everyone, welcome to Successful Trading. Before I get started today, I just want to do one thing here. Maybe I just this. Hey, thank you for everybody who has been subscribing at successfultradings.com. I am just going to do a very shameful plug here today. Please, I know by the statistic of YouTube that a lot of people are watching this video. Thank you for that. I'm requesting that please just subscribe. Thank you for those who have subscribed already. Please share with your friends in social media if you find this of value. Embed it into your website or whatever. I want you to start by doing that. Again, I really appreciate you in the channel, and do not hesitate. I'm responding to every single comments or questions. We have been having a lot of questions lately. That's actually has helped us build the contents of this channel. In today's short video, I want to focus on a specific stock in particular, NetFlix. I mentioned NetFlix in a couple of previous videos about a pattern that I've seen. I am imploring you, I'm making this video, we are about 3.5 hours before the market open on Friday. Right now, the futures are red big time across the board. Here is the SPX down almost 2.5%. The DAX, which if you know by now, if you have written the blog at successfultrading.com, I had an article with a correlation between DAX and SPY the whole year. So if you had this knowledge, it has helped you trade SPY successfully based on how DAX, which opened some 4 to 5 hours before the 6 hours, actually more precisely 6.5 hours. It opened 6.5 hours before SPY opened, and then they trade in tandem for about 2.5 hours. So right now the futures are red. How does that apply to our specific stock of interest today? This is what I've been showing pretty much since last Monday, right? So there's this pattern that they have been playing with NetFlix. I haven't fully nailed it so far. I've nailed it at 50%. So hence, maybe this is also for me today to encourage me actually to stay focused on this, because as the market's moving, yesterday, for instance, I was really close to dealing that, and then I chicken out. I will show you what I'm talking about here. So this is TradingView, where we are looking at the daily chart for Netflix. I'm gonna go ahead here and switch to the 15-minute chart to understand fully, because it's one thing for traders, especially when we are doing day trading, we need to maximize our profit. So when, as a trader, I'm seeing something over and over again, that's I'm a little bit upset with myself, and I want to make sure that I provide as much clarity to some of you out there to benefit from it. So did it happen on the 24th? So maybe we can go all the way to the 24th or the 25th. Okay. So the market has been selling off regardless. They have been alternating, actually this specific week, they have been alternating green, red, green, red. Maybe let me flash a SPY here. So in the midst of that, though, opportunities are developing in both directions. That's the main takeaway on here. So the reason I'm saying that I haven't been able to nail Netflix, because like yesterday, I think I managed to make money on the upside, and then I missed the downside. I am at a point right now in my trading where that's a no-no. So for me, as I'm trying to depict myself as a successful trader, I need to take full advantage of what the market is giving me. So this is what I was talking about since let's say Monday we were green, we gapped up actually slightly, and then the next day we reversed back. On Wednesday we gapped up big time, and then yesterday we gapped down. So they have been playing this game. As of now, SPY is bound to open. Where was SPY? I don't know. We still have a long way to go. It's It's 6:12 Eastern Time. Shout out to Ali in New York. It's 6:12 Eastern Time where Ali is. Ali is one of the subscribers. He's rocking some puts now after rocking some calls initially. The SPY still has 3 good hours before the open, and there is a data that will come on the US market. Let me go to the economic calendar on here very quickly. Is this one? So the economic calendar will show us that they will have the non-farm payroll in the US at 5:30. So this event, I think it has a potential of reversing those losses as of now. In the past, they've done that. I've seen SPY in pre-market on a Friday, the first Friday of each month. If you don't know by now, first Friday of each month, mark in your calendar. Actually, mark it a day before, because that will help you set up your swing trades on Thursday in the last 15 minutes to how to prepare for that. This event has been mostly bullish in 2019, and I've seen scenarios where a red pre-market, very deep red pre-market, such as this one that we have right now, has reversed upon those numbers coming out. I'm not saying that that's going to happen, but be on the lookout for that. Definitely do not start counting your put money right now or where it stands. I've known better than that. So that's that there on what's going on what to expect. Back to Netflix. So what have I been observing? I've been observing that 2 types of opportunities to trade Netflix, right? So the typical pattern has been an uptrend. This is it here on the 3rd of March. This is a 15-minute chart. Where can I put? Let me find a good place to put this. I don't know where it is now. Okay, that's fine. So let me zoom in a little bit. So here's an uptrend upon the open where we're gaining about 380 to 392. That's 12 points, guys, in a matter of 6:30 to an hour and a half. And trust me, when this thing is moving, you know it. So meaning that my invitation is to put it on a watch list and just keep steady. Yesterday, here's a similar thing that happened. So yesterday, I was watching it. I was doing a good job watching it, maybe up to here. And then this candle happened. And while this candle was happening, it was almost like I was caught by surprise, but not so much. Meaning that I didn't have you do what I usually do, which is automate my trade to say, hey, give me a flash alert when this thing moves. Actually, I have one. I have one default one on Netflix. Believe it or not, that usually tells me when it goes up by 1.5%. I have it on the shoe stock. So I don't know what time I start taking the trade, but I took this trade and I rode it all the way to 390 something. And I knew that the 390 something will be my exit because of this and because of this. Okay, so notice here how in the span of since the 27th, so we have done this 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. If you were to just buy one contract, this contract is expensive, I have to say that. So compared to the usual contract that I buy, but hey, that's something they are rewarding. But they're even more rewarding on the put side. And that's the part that I didn't trade yesterday. Meaning, after this candle on here, this is outside of the upper Bollinger, in the state that the market was yesterday. I think you could have bought, which one? I think it was a 380 put. I kid you not. These 380 puts, if you were to get them anywhere somewhere here, they were expensive. But I think after I reached the upper Bollinger on here, they were going for less than $1 per contract. So that $1 per contract, my friend, by this time, just here, or even this, I'm not even talking about this time here, these 380, they were worth a lot of money. A lot of money. So can we try to find out where they closed yesterday? That's fine. That's fine. But they were worth a lot of money. That much I can't tell you because I missed that as a trade. So this is something that's so here this pattern on here. See this sell-off, similar sort of sell-off here on the 3rd. So meaning your key for to get the puts, it's okay when Netflix store at 390 above 3, just slightly above 390, just take a $10 from there. So 390, 380 puts, and possibly if you can enter it for less than $1, meaning $100 for the full of actual money, then you could be rewarded with $500, $600, $700, or $1,000 by the close, my friend. This day, somebody has been playing with Netflix for a while, but eventually when the dust settles, Netflix is going to be trading above 400. I guarantee you that, because right now, every single time, here has been the resistance. So it's the standard thing that's a pattern that we have been showcasing on this channel, support and resistance. So support in the morning, we don't know typically, but I mean here support for, let's say for today, I'm not sure. Let's say if they're gonna drop it to 360, they could potentially do that. If I go to FinWiz and trying to say in the pre-market, the pre-market hasn't started yet. The pre-market started at 4 a.m. Or 7 Eastern, so right now at 6:18 Eastern. But this is a good indication that the market is bound somehow to start red, not bearing the numbers on the farm payroll. So this is what I wanted to share with you today on this setup on how to trade Netflix during this coronavirus fear sell-off. You can do day trading on pretty much every single stock if you are patient enough, but Netflix one, though those are the options on Netflix that are expensive, they can be very, very profitable doing day trading in a safe and profitable manner. Again, please subscribe if you're already subscribed. I appreciate that. Tell your friends about the channel. Invite them to see if some of the features that we are sharing, we're describing on here will be useful to the trading. We appreciate your time and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.